We're going to focus on something that we always talk about, vision. But what does that really mean? And I really want you to think about this, because people who have natural, some people just have vision. I have to tell you, I've always seen myself a certain way in my life. When I was younger, I always believed that I was going to really meet someone and fall in love and have an amazing marriage, and I do have that. I always believed I was going to have children, and I do have that. I always believed that I was going to be loved. I never doubted that. Some people, see, I had that vision. I knew in my heart that that was all going to come to me. You have to have some kind of a vision, some kind of a dream. If you cannot see it, I'm going to tell you right now, it's not going to happen. You have to see yourself where you want to be in this life. You have to see it in your head. So I'm going to focus on vision, because some people are like, I don't even know what you're talking about. I'm just going through the day. I'm going through my life. I'm calling people. I don't even know what, I can't even imagine. So I don't have an imagination. You have to be able to really dream. So I'm going to teach you how to have vision, because without vision, you really cannot be successful in this business. You cannot. So vision is this. It's an image or a concept in the imagination, or a clear picture of a desired end result. That's what vision is. It's a picture in your head of your end result. Your vision is the picture you create of your future. Do you see yourself as a national vice president with Arbonne? Really? Do you see yourself walking the stage in Las Vegas? Because I can tell you something. When I went to my first, GTC, the Global Training Conference, I just joined my business. I joined like the end of February. The conference was in May. It was Mother's Day weekend, as a matter of fact. And the girl said to me, Maria and Debbie said, you have to go online, you have to register for GTC, and you have to go to Las Vegas. I just put out $2,000, now I gotta go to Las Vegas? And I said, okay. So I went online, I registered, it was $99 because I was a new consultant. I registered, and I just said, well, I'll worry about that in May. I'm going. And my husband does not fly. He's afraid. He has a lot of anxiety with flying. And I said, Tim, our life is changing. I'm gonna retire you. You have to overcome fears. We can't live in fear anymore. So he said, all right, Liz, I'm going to do it. And that was big, because we've flown once in our marriage together. That is how much he does not like it. But he pushed through, and he was really a wreck, but he did it. And now he flies all the time because he overcame that fear. So, but when we went to GTC and we saw all those people that were just like me and you, getting up there, $1 Million Club, who did this, who did that, walking in the gowns. Well, I mean, we're like, this business is bigger than Debbie Neal. Like, we thought she was amazing. There's more amazing people. I mean, not amazing, she's amazing, but there's people just like her, a lot of them. It wasn't like she's one out of a million, no. So I saw everybody, and I said to myself, I'm walking that stage next year. I did, I said, I'm walking that stage. Next year, I'm coming back, walking the stage. And honestly, I didn't know I was gonna walk it with the awards night. I thought I was just gonna walk it as an RVP. I didn't think I was gonna walk it with the gown and the tuxedo and the people escorting you. I didn't think any of that was gonna happen, but it did. But I saw myself there. I didn't say, well, I can't be on that stage. I'm overweight. I didn't say that. I said, they can walk that stage. I can walk that stage. You have to be like that. You can't look at yourself and say, I'm not good enough to do that. Or I'm not pretty enough, or I'm not strong enough, or I'm not thin enough, or I'm not fat enough. Whatever it is that's holding you back, you have to push through that. Was I intimidated? A little bit. I said, when I had to walk that stage and get a gown and stuff, I said, I'm gonna look great. Like, I tell myself this. I don't tell myself to, I'm not telling you this because I want you to think I'm so wonderful. No, this is how I talk to myself from when I was young. Matter of fact, I used to talk to myself so much, I didn't even know this is what I was doing. My mother and father, my father used to say, you look crazy, stop talking to yourself. I would tell myself, I'm going to school, I'm doing this, everybody there's gonna like me, I'm gonna be talking to everybody, I'm gonna smile all the time. I told myself that all the time. When I was a court reporter, I did the same thing. I had to go all these different places. I'm like, I can find it, I'll find it. No GPS back then. All I'm saying is this, you have to see yourself successful. Vision is your vision is the picture you create for your future. What is the picture in your head? Is it gonna happen when blah, blah, blah? when the cows come home. I mean, you know what I mean? Well, when is it going to happen for you? Like, when do you see it? Why is your vision so important? This is so crucial. Vision is your leprechaun. Listen to this. It's your good luck charm. No, it really is. It's the reason that a person with no skills and a boatload of baggage, just like the rest of us, can go from signing on to Region in 3 months. Why? Because they can do it because they see themselves doing it. The big mistake is thinking you have to figure it all out before you can grow your business. No, your vision, you can skip straight to the gold at the end of the rainbow. Work on your vision. Every day I get up, I don't try to point out to me. I'm just trying to tell you how I did what I did and how I know I'm going to be an MVP. I don't have any doubt. I'm not going to say, oh, I hope I get to be MVP. I hope my team does this for me. No. Listen, I want you all to be there for you because I know I'm getting there. I know God's going to bring the people into my life. I know it's going to happen. So I work on my vision every morning. I see myself walking. I see myself with when Maria Splain became an MVP, and Debbie had those balloons. It said MVP, a training. I see the balloons I just see it. I'm like, oh my, I'm going to be talking. I'm going to be, thanking people. I'm going to be so grateful, blah, blah, blah. I see it every day. I think of that and I see that and I see it. I see myself walking on GTC as a new national vice president. I see all of it. I see myself training as a keynote speaker. And you may think, well, this girl's got a lot of testosterone. I really don't. I just see myself doing it. So easy. Like, it's not hard to do. You just have to think and believe and see yourself. Like, picture yourself walking the stage. Picture yourself becoming an area. Picture yourself becoming a region. Picture yourself getting that car. The day we got the car was very exciting, but I pictured that day in my mind so many times. I do. I picture that. So vision is your crystal ball. You could know your future. Eden, you want to meet a great guy? Picture him. He's going to be tall. He's going to be loving. He's going to be kind. Maybe you like guys with dark hair. But I don't know what you like. Maybe you like guys a certain way. But no, I tell my all the time, picture. He's going to have this kind of, picture the person that you want. I really mean it. Picture it because he's coming. He's coming to you. He really is. If you can see it clear as day, then you can create it clear as day. And the future is coming no matter what, so you might as well choose it. No matter what, that future is coming. You might as well choose the future you want. No, I really mean it. You could just tell yourself, my life's going to be horrible. Nothing is good. Blah, blah, blah. My mother, my back, God. I mean, it's just, I'm just saying, I tell her, picture yourself walking straight. Think about it. Really work on it. But no, she has to work on, everything is so terrible. You have to change things around in your mind. That's where it starts. If you can't think it, you cannot achieve it. If it wasn't for someone like Debbie Neal telling me that she retired her husband, I'll be so brutally honest, I would never be doing this. When she said that sentence changed my life. Never dreamed or thought I could ever retire him. But I am. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, if you have an opportunity to change the whole direction of your family, you just have to really picture yourself being there and being successful at it. It really is your crystal ball. It's your little gold at the end of the rainbow. It really is. Your vision is your armor against words, deeds, and circumstances. When your vision is clear, nothing can cut you down. Know that there is someone out there who has it way worse than you, who will reap the rewards because they have vision. It's so easy. You have to focus, shut off the TV, shut off the radio, get up a little earlier, sit, and just think. It's hard because you fall asleep. You have to even train your mind to be awake. No, I really mean it. Like, I fall asleep all the time. Like, I fell asleep when I was dreaming about my life. I fell asleep. Because you close your eyes, you're real peaceful, it's relaxing, no one's around. Early in the mornings when I come out here, in the summer, it was outside, it was heaven. I never went until the sun was shining, it was bright, I loved it. But now it's too cold and freezing out there. I can't do it. I watch the chickens. I love the chickens. That's why, you know what, God, this is totally off. But I've always struggled with eating with my weight, and I totally cannot eat meat because I can't think of eating those chickens. I can't eat it. I'm like, God's giving me something to change my mind about food, because I see those chickens, I can't, because I love them so much. And when I see like the wings of the bread, I'm like, no, I can't do it. I love my chickens. I can't eat them. So maybe that's good. I think it's going to really help me. I think it's going to, I don't think I can eat it. I don't know if I can. So I'm like kind of excited that I kind of have a different mental, like I replace what I love with something that I love more, and like it's like now I don't really want to do that. Like I think it's really going to help me. I do. I don't know. No, a lot. I'm doing all the vegan. Yeah, I'm doing the vegan protein. I'm doing a lot of the vegan bean salad, and I'm enjoying it. I really am. So all because of these chickens. My husband got these chickens, but God used those chickens to help me. Because now I think about, I see that little running around, those little legs. I'm like, oh, I can't eat those legs. They're so cute. And the little butts are in the air all the time, the way they stick up. I love them. Off note, totally off. Okay, vision is your growth. Your business can never outgrow your current self-image. If you see yourself as a millionaire, you're going to be a millionaire. You don't have to go around telling everybody, I'm going to be a millionaire. No, you know it. You know you got an opportunity to make $1 million. Before this business, I did not have an opportunity myself to make $1 million. And for my husband to do it is going to take a lot. It wasn't like I just got to keep growing people. It was like he has to keep breaking his back and just getting jobs and putting so much money out to get those jobs going. I really mean that this is like, people get so worked up about the $2,000. I don't get it. Because if they had a real business, you have to have a business mentality. I tell that all the time. If you had a real business, you would put that out and then some every month. I mean, easy. And then you know, so that's your growth. You have to see yourself. Vision is the key to changing that. You have to change the way you see yourself. Eden, do you see yourself as a district manager? Mm-hmm. Do you see yourself as a national vice president?
Not right now.
But you see yourself in that car. Get a picture of you in front of that car. Go to a Mercedes dealership. Get a picture. Go in my car right there today and put it on your phone. I did that ASAP. Right, Debbie told me to do that. She goes, get your kids. She goes, get you and your husband off your phone. We know you love your husband. She goes, you got to get your vision in front of you. And that's what I did. I look so vain because I got a picture of me with the MVP thing on in my phone. People look at my phone and think I got a picture of herself with this. They don't even know what it's about. Yeah, that's right. That's what you got to do. That's your what's that thing? Screensaver. Yeah, put that now MVP. Put an MVP thing. I have the MVP thing that you wear. What do they call that thing?
Lantern.
Is that what it is? Yeah. The name to What do they call it?
Lantern.
Is that what a lantern? I have that. Debbie gave me an old one of hers, and I wear it around the house. No kidding. Lanyard. That's it. Close enough. I knew it was an L.
I'm close.
So what's how you say it? A lanyard. Right. Right. Well, I have that. So I have that picture of me wearing it. I took a picture of me wearing it and put it on my phone. That's because I'm going to be an MVP. So vision is your beacon. It is easy to follow a leader who knows exactly where they're going. This is key. If you don't have vision, your team will have no vision. You know, the Bible says where there is no vision, the people perish, and it does. Your team dies. You need to have vision. You need to say, you know what? I'm going here, follow me. You don't need to do it, do this, do this, do this. No, you need to do it and say, come on, just follow me. You could do this. See yourself doing it. I'm getting there. You have to paint the picture for your team where it's like, this is where I'm going. This is what we're doing. We're creating amazingness. I have to be very real with you. We've been in business 28 years. All we have done in 28 years is create a very good job for my husband. Do you understand that? We did not create a world-class business. We didn't. His business is not willable. It's nobody's gonna, when he dies, it's over. When we decide to not paint anymore, the company is just nothing. We created that. That's what we created. You can create an amazing organization. I am creating an enterprise. I believe that. I am creating a big business. It's incredible because I know what it takes to create a business, and this is all laid out for you. All you have to do is do it and see yourself doing it. You have to be a leader that people want to follow. I'm sorry. If you are not a person that knows where you're going, how do you expect people to follow you? They're not going to. I wouldn't. I did this because I'm following Debbie. I met her. She's the reason why I'm doing this. If it wasn't for me meeting her, it would never happen. I would still be doing what we're doing. My husband would be painting, breaking his back, and I would never have any answer to how we're going to retire. I wouldn't. So that's what I'm telling you. You have to be a leader who has vision. Vision is everything. And vision is just what you think about yourself. It's how you picture yourself. You know, it's what, you know, when you're ready to get married, Eden, please forgive me, but you're going to get married someday. You picture yourself in your dress. You see, don't you picture how you're going to go down the aisle? You picture your father, God, hopefully he's alive, walking you down the aisle. That's an amazing day. You picture it. You have the whole thing laid out. That's how you got to picture NVP, RVP, the Mercedes area, district. Forget district, go right to area. Picture yourself there. You're ready. You're ready. You got to picture yourself there. Vision is your hero. My goodness, vision is amazing. It's your leprechaun. Go ahead.
Can I say something?
Yes, please do.
I don't know. See me. It's okay.
Can you see Angela? Go ahead, Angela.
So in the same thing about vision is that don't get distracted if the vision isn't entirely straight as you pictured it. Like don't quit because the vision
it didn't turn out exactly
what
yes.
you thought of in your head, right?
Yes.
Like so if the perfect guy that you envision, let's say, I'm sorry.
It's okay. We can all relate to that. That's fine. Yes. Yeah. That's right.
I'm just saying, like,
true.
For me in my life, every time I always knew I was going to be what I was going to be and get to where I was going to get to, and it was never the straight line. So don't be distracted by these,
it's good.
They're distractions.
That's right.
And they're opportunities to grow yourself. So when you are distracted, it's a time for you to pause, to take it all in and grow yourself and come back stronger. So it's not a straight road to your vision. Just know that you're going to get there, but it's not exactly what you envision.
That is,
you got it?
Oh my goodness. That was amazing, Angela. Yes, it was very good. That is true, because that's like this book, Fight Plan, that I'm reading by Brian Tracy. This book is so good because when he talks about this very thing you just mentioned, that's why I want to bring it up. This book, he says that an airplane is 99% of the time off course, but it always gets to its destination. And that's how your business is. You're going to have you're going to have some bumps in the road. Your husband's going to get surgery. Things are going to happen. Kids are going to get sick. It all happens to all of us. People die. But guess what? You get up and you got to keep working your business.
And and just because you ask this one and that one and this one and that one, and they all say no, doesn't mean you're going to quit.
Of course not.
And doesn't mean that you're not going to get to RVP or MVP.
Exactly. Vision is your hero. So vision is your leprechaun. Vision is your crystal ball. It's your armor. That's going to keep you going. My why and my vision for my future. If you think that people haven't said things to me, haven't laughed at me, haven't talked behind my back, please, you're dreaming. But guess what? I'm not about that. I used to be. No, I really used to be. And it's true. And as much as I hate to admit that, it's true. But I learned so much. Like, I don't talk bad about people anymore. I really don't. I want the best for them. I do. And I work on that. And honestly, everything that's happened to you has happened to me. Probably magnify it a little bit because I've talked to a lot of people. A lot. I've had people throw the kit back at me, put it on the porch. I got to pick it up. I've had people like, oh my goodness, I'd ask them to try it. They outright look at my face and say no. Okay, you have a right to say no. But if I don't ask, it's a definite no. Do you know what I'm saying? So vision is your hero. Without your clear vision, there is no strategy that can work. There is no happy ending without a vision. You're just going to go through life hoping it's all going to work out. Sorry. It's going to work out. As much effort as you put into it, that's what you're going to get out of it. You're going to hope that you can retire well. Most Americans, they just put this out there. Most Americans, our generation, probably even worse for you, Eden, I hate to even say it. Our generation are retiring broke because most Americans before this generation had 401ks or some kind of, with their company, which that doesn't even exist, pension plans, because they're just firing you before you can even do anything. And secondly, because the housing market was so out of whack, it's correcting itself. And a lot of people are totally either even with their house, they're not going to make any money, or they're upside down, meaning that they owe more than the house is worth. So for a lot of Americans, that was their retirement. Mm-hmm. Oh, I got my house. Mm-hmm. I'm going to make my house and make my house. Yeah. And you know what? No. So what I'm saying is this is the first generation that literally, if something doesn't change, are going to retire broke. There are people out there that need this opportunity. You have to believe you have something to help them. You do. You do. That has to be your vision. I believe that there are many people that I need to help. because I know that most people I know are retiring broke. And if they're retiring, it's not well. It's like, well, we're going to retire, but we're going to still have to work. That is not retiring.
My dad is 80. He's
Oh.
still working.
There you go. My mother, I'm just saying, my mother lives here with us. Thank God for my husband. Okay, we're gonna do some really fun exercise. Yes, something. No, you sure? You sure? No, you listen. We could interact. This is very small. Don't worry about this camera. This is, if people can see this. It's all good. I want to do a little exercise with us, guys, and I think what I'm going to do for this is I'm going to shut the training off, because I really I'll put it back on when we do a call to action. I don't know how to pause this. That's the only thing. I know there's a way to pause. If I stop broadcasting, it just stops. I
What
wonder
if you hit live? Does that do anything?
I'm sorry, guys. Let me just see if I could. I'm just going to go like that and see if it pauses. Okay, you know what? We're going to have to just stop, because I want to do some personal training with my team. And I'm thanking that you're listening. And thank you.